Hi, welcome to my channel. Y'all, today I got to go back to Wednesday and discuss the debate a little bit. Mainly about Mike Pence because he really surprised me. I didn't know Mike Pence had it in him. Mike Pence made me, the whole thing about Mike Pence made me think about Jesus Christ, and particularly the story about the adulterous woman. And she was caught in adultery, and they were ready to stone her out in the streets. And so Jesus was nearby, just scribbling in the sand. Somebody asked Jesus, like, Jesus, what do you think about this woman? And Jesus just continued to write in the sand and wrote, He who is without sin cast the first stone. Boom, mic drop. That, to me, that y'all, that's the greatest mic drop of all time. So I call him the GOAT of mic dropping. So, but he just had that calm and cool demeanor when he wrote that. And when they read what he wrote, they were gone. They dispersed, dropped rocks and all. So Jesus looks up and noticed there's no one there. There's no one standing but the woman. And he was like, where are those accusers that were about to stone you, in other words? And she was like, they all left. They knew that they had not lived a sin-free life, so they couldn't be, getting on her. So anyway, that's, to me, is that type of grace that Mike Pence had. He was calm, he was cool, he was calculative, he was very precise in this debate. Mike Pence is a gentleman, and he displayed that in this debate. He greeted the announcer, and then he greeted Kamala Harris, and he also congratulated her for being a VP pick. And I was like, oh, that's so nice of him. That was really awesome. But he was, to me, he was strong, he was silent, he was very alpha. Even though he was very calm, you could tell he knew what he was doing. He was very precise in what he was doing. If he didn't finish his thought during one of the questions and she asked another question, he was like, first of all, I'm going to go back to that last question and finish what I was saying because I want to get my point across. So the man is very smart. He didn't lose track. And then after that, he would go back and answer the question that she asked in some cases. So, I mean, he was just awesome. And during the whole time, he was very calm. Now, Kamala Harris, she came with Mike Pence as a target to assassinate, but instead she was assassinated because he dropped bomb after bomb after bomb. Matter of fact, they were fact bombs. And he just tick, 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 just every time just knocked her out, just like he lined them up and he shot them down. So I'm going to tell you guys my 3 favorite mic drops during the night. The first one, to me, was the biggest one. And this was on the first question when Susan, the moderator, asked Kamala what would their administration, what would the Harris administration, the Biden administration do about the pandemic? How would they handle this pandemic? And so she went on to explain how they would handle that pandemic. And then when they got to Mike, he was like, oh, that sounds very familiar. Sounds exactly like what we're doing now. But that doesn't surprise me because JB, oh yeah, that's Joe Biden. He's used to plagiarism. He's used to plagiarizing. He's plagiarized a number of speeches, so it wouldn't surprise me now if he plagiarized on what we're doing with this pandemic now. Boom. Ultimate mic drop. Kamala Harris couldn't say nothing. What could she say? I mean, it's fact. You can go back and look at videos where he has plagiarized in the past. And so, and then you can see what this administration is doing now and how what she said is the same. They're going to come out with a vaccine. Well, this administration, they're already working on a vaccine. Come on. That's nothing new. That's nothing different. What different would you do? If you're going to do the same, that's not a plan. At least nothing new. It might be a plan, but it's nothing new. So the second mic drop that I want to bring forth is when she would not answer the question about if they're going to stack the court. And Mike Pence kept going back. He kept going back and asking her, so are you going to stack the Supreme Court? And she would never answer. And so he was like, well, apparently you're not going to answer this question, just like JB didn't answer this question. So in other words, yeah, y'all going to stack the court. Boom. It's like the fact that you're not answering a question means that you guys are going to do it. But I'm surprised she didn't answer the question, because the Democrats, and I know some Republicans do too, so I'm not, oblivious to that, but the Democrats will lie on a dime. They'll lie in a minute. So I'm surprised she didn't say, no, we're not going to stack the courts, just like the Green New Deal. Just like, they're lying about the Green New Deal. Even Susan brought it up that it was on their website. And then, but in person, if you ask them straightforward, depending on who you are, do you support the Green New Deal? No. No, we do not support the Green New Deal. Yet you go look at the website and they do support it. They renamed it. They put a different name to it, but it's the same thing. So that was mic drop number 2. The master is on it, y'all. He's on it. So the third time is when Kamala Harris, she was kind of being boastful, talking about when she was the DA. I think it's the DA when she was in California. And, her record and stuff. And this is why she got experience and all that. And so he was like, I'm glad you brought that up. And he went on to say when she was, in that position, how she, put a lot of men in jail, how she incarcerated a lot of men in jail over little or nothing, like just for having marijuana on them or for smoking marijuana. She incarcerated them for years, and how that impacted the Black community. And she couldn't say nothing because it was nothing but a fact bomb. Boom. A fact bomb. Now, all they can say now, all the media and the never Trumpers can say now is, oh, you see that fly that landed on his head? Is that all y'all got? Really? That's all y'all got? A fly landed on his head? And basically, to me, if he had shooed that fly away, that would have taken away some of his cool points. Because to me, I equated him to James Bond, 007. He was so cool and calm. He was so smooth, y'all. I equated him to 007, part and all. So if he had shooed away that fly, that would have took away some cool points. And in this debate, Mike Pence was never shaken or stirred. I hope y'all got the joke to that last line. But anyway, that's all I have to say on this debate. It was interesting. I think the winner absolutely was Mike Pence. There's no denying it there. I, you know, everybody can see. Stevie Wonder could see that the true and clear winner was Mike Pence. Guys, thank you for watching my video. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the comments. Keep them coming. Keep, give me suggestions. You know, I really appreciate reading them. I learn from them. I grow from them. You guys are very smart and you just help me to learn and grow. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please take the time to subscribe now. Help me reach 1,000 subscribers so that I can go live. And also, click the like button if you like this video, and share this video. So, thanks again for watching, you guys. I love you guys. Have a blessed day. Bye.